Yes.
Sorry. Call this meeting in order. Resolution agenda IT 8 and walk on. Resolution authorizing budgetary budget modification to increase capital project number CO122 Bunner Street Complex renovation. Make a motion. Second by Dave Holtz, Legislator Holtz. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
You didn't even look at me.
I didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
You said when I would. I took it, that's it. Go ahead.
How are we gonna save money, spending this much money? I'm just curious. Has anybody got the answer? Bill,
Save money?
are we gonna save money?
We have state money available that will pay for part of this project for the public defender's portion.
How much?
Up to 1.3 million.
1.3 out of 8.650.
Right. The other thing that this will do is move us out of the Board of Elections building. When it's done,
Is
Board
that
of Elections will be moved.
38,000 a year? How much?
It's 38,000 a year.
Okay, a year. We should have gone a long time out of there, but,
And we also, it's a facility, it's half of a complex. The other half of the complex is the Health Department, Youth Bureau, and Office for the Aging. This half of the complex is where the Oswego Hospital's mental health used to be. And they moved out and they built their new facility. So we have half of a complex that is deteriorating. It's a county asset. Over a few years, a committee met to determine the best use of it, and it's determined that it would become the new Board of Elections, Public Defender's Office, the Sign Council Office, and a small part for a small senior center adjacent to the Office for the Aging. We have, this simply sets this up as a capital project using fund balance, but we are exploring 3 other financing options as well. The other would be to borrow, and we've got funding schedules, preliminary fund schedules for that. A second option we're looking at is to re-securitize our tobacco settlement monies, which would yield capital monies for us that are free and clear of any interest payments. We don't have to pay it back. It's our money. We can use that to pay for all or portion of this project. Or you can fund it entirely out of fund balance if you want. So there's also, it's not only the Board of Elections, 38,000 a year, it's 40,000 a year where the PD is now.
oh, still a long way to make up, but, I mean, are we gonna eliminate some buildings out of this? I know we're gonna get out of a rental.
Getting out of the road.
So we're gonna have Board of Elections, what was number 2?
Public defender.
Public Defender, and then Senior Center,
Yes.
where's that now?
There isn't one now. There is none in Oswego, so Office for the Aging proposed using one of the rooms for that adjacent to the
I mean, do you feel that we could ultimately be skinnier and save money in the long haul? Honestly.
The purpose of this is not necessarily to save money. We have a county asset that we can't allow to deteriorate, and it's an opportunity to use it, to reuse it for space that is needed. Where the PD is now, they can't be in their state. And the Board of Elections will be able to abandon that office and bring it over to Bunner Street.
There'd be a loading dock and everything.
There's a loading dock and everything already at Bunner Street. But, the alternative is to allow half of the complex to deteriorate. And even if you wanted to rent it out to somebody, you still have renovation costs to do that.
When half goes, it's not long behind the other half.
Pardon?
When half the complex goes, it's not far behind the other half will go. And then what do you do?
To remodel it, to refurbish it. Mike?
Yeah, and I think the other thing too is that Board of Elections, they put the premise that expanded greatly with real voting and all that stuff. And that building will have a front area in the center entrance. where the group's gonna be on the first floor, where the handicapped people can get in a lot easier, they have a separate station to do early voting. And also, if we have enough room to set up for people to watch and all that stuff. And secondly, it's, the storage of equipment and the training, it's gotta be done with all this people, just got, as you know, the voting machines. But that training now has become a lot more hybrid, so instead of being trying to train 10, 15, 20 people at a time, because they got like 400. It just makes it, I think it makes it operation a lot more effective and efficient and provides anything else that they don't, which one they don't have now.
I just feel this is a really big walk-on, really big, last minute, poorly planned. Scares the hell out of me. I don't really have a say anyway, but it's just, to me, a bad business.
I wouldn't call it a walk-on, but I asked for a special meeting just so I had a little bit more clarification on the numbers, which I got. And to be just a record, that's what I did say. So I got clarification. I mean, I'm not happy about the number, but everything's super expensive right now. But it's not, we did have a meeting on it. We talked at
I hope it's super energy efficient. I hope that is one of the things that is put into the contract, that it is so energy efficient and so cheap to run. Because it's a long way to make these numbers up.
And I understand where you're coming from, and it seems quick. There is a time sensitivity to this because there's a deadline to the availability of the 1.3 million at the state level. We're trying to reach that.
Because we have a lot of money invested.
You have a what?
A lot of money invested in engineering drawings and stuff like that. 100,000 we paid them, so
250.
250,000 spent, 250,000 dollars to have these drawings. It- So now it's out there.
In the renovations, I believe, Rick, there's new heat pumps being put in, right? I mean,
Rooftop units, taking all the heat pumps out, which we're spending a lot of money right now to maintain all those heat pumps. It's pretty expensive. Everything in there is, early 90s.
I guess.
Moving along, 19.9, resolution awarding contractor for the Bunner Street Complex renovation, bid 23DG003. I think I did, but I didn't, we already voted. I didn't see her hand up. So we voted on it. Right, Jennifer? Yes, thank you.
Bill just wanted them to solve a resolution because it was such a big amount of money. So he wanted that on the record.
Okay. Any questions?
I don't think we have a motion for the second one, did we?
No.
That's on the 9?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carries.